Hello and welcome to another vlog. We are in Kerala right now. This is where I'm from, and I used to spend every single one of my childhood summers here, so it's a place that I very much do call home, and it's very close to my heart, so it feels really good to be back. I haven't been back for 2.5 years, which is pretty long considering that I used to come every single summer and I used to stay here for like 2-3 months on end. So it feels nice to be back. I was just eating a lot of good food and seeing all of my relatives here, and yeah, we're not here for too long. We only have just over 2 weeks, but it's just enough time to go see all of the relatives and have lots of good food and just chill for a little bit before heading back to real life. One thing I really love about life in Kerala is how people are so much more in tune with nature. You basically grow all your vegetables and fruit in your own back garden, and I feel like, well, people in Europe or I don't know a thing about farming, which I feel like is kind of an essential skill. But yeah, I like seeing how we use our own like banana leaves to eat from. We use different types of herbs that you find in your garden for different medicinal purposes. We bathe in our rivers. For me, it feels like I'm taking a step back from life in Europe. അതിനകത്താണോ പിള്ളേരെ കുളിപ്പിക്കുന്നത്?
It's very soft. Naturally good or whatever for skin, baby skin.
വലിച്ചോണ്ട് പോവും അല്ലേ?
All these leaves, they cut it off. And then അതിൽ കയറിയിരിക്കും, അതിലൂടെ പിടിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കും. അരിക്കണോ?
എന്നെയോ? വേണ്ട. Bye. എന്റെ കസിൻ ലിഡിയ, എന്റെ കസിൻ ബ്ലൂയിൻസ്. ലിഡിയ ഇപ്പൊ ഞങ്ങളെ കൊച്ചി വന്ന് കാണാൻ വന്നതാണ്. കൊച്ചി വന്നിട്ട് എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട്? കൊച്ചി അടിപൊളിയല്ലേ? കൊച്ചി അടിപൊളിയല്ലേ? ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഈ ലുലു മാളിൽ കയറുന്നത്. ഞങ്ങളിപ്പോൾ ഒരു ഐസ്ക്രീമും ഷേക്കൊക്കെ കുടിച്ചിട്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. നിന്ന് പിടിക്കുന്നതായിരുന്നു. ശരിയാ, നല്ല. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഒരു കുഞ്ഞ് അനിയനും കൂടി ഉണ്ട് നമ്മുടെ. ആദ്യത്തെ നാണുകളിയാണ്. നല്ല കുറച്ച് നാണുണ്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ. നാണുണ്ട്. പ്രായത്തിൻ്റെ അല്ലേ? പ്രായത്തിൻ്റെ നോക്കടാ. പിന്നെ എൻ്റെ ബ്ലോഗ് കാണാറുണ്ടോ? പിന്നില്ലേ, ആരാന്നാ നമുക്ക് ഭയങ്കര അഭിമാനം തന്നിട്ടോ. I am currently in my dad's birth house. I have so many memories of my childhood here because I used to spend every summer coming here, and my parents were really adamant that they wanted me to be able to speak our language fluently and just be really familiar with their culture, so they made sure I spent every summer growing up here in India. So they would just send me away for 2 months and I would just play with my cousins for 2 whole months and then come back in time for school to start again. So coming back here is always really nice because for some reason most of my childhood memories are all in India. I don't know whether it's because of the lack of like phones and screens back then. We spent all our time playing outdoors. I don't remember anything about any like watching TV or playing computer games. That was totally not part of my childhood. What we did was we'd go go bathe in the rivers. We would play with all the different plants that we find in this backyard. We would just go visit our neighbors, and we would make little boats and send them down the stream. We'd play outside in the rain, and yeah, it feels really good to be back because it's very nostalgic. Life here just seems so simple, and just like how in my childhood I didn't spend much time on like the phone or in front of a computer, in front of a TV, when I come back to India now, I'm barely on my phone. I haven't touched my laptop in ages, although I brought it thinking that I might get some work or something done. But yeah, coming back here reminds me of how simple life is here and how it's just been a good breather, and I'm glad that I got to spend my childhood like this as well. ഇവിടെ നിന്നല്ലേ നമ്മളൊന്ന് മീൻ പിടിച്ചോണ്ട് പോയേ? അമ്മയ്ക്കറിയാ പറഞ്ഞെടുക്കാൻ കഥ. ഞങ്ങൾ രണ്ടുപേരും കൂടെ ഇവിടെ എന്താ ചിരട്ടയ്ക്കകത്ത് ചോറിട്ടിട്ട് മീൻ പിടിച്ചോണ്ട് പോയിട്ട് ആ തറവാട്ടിലെ ഒരു ഇതിനകത്ത് കൊണ്ട് വെക്കുമായിരുന്നേ. അതിനകത്ത് വെള്ളം നിറച്ചിട്ട് കല്ലും തൊട്ടിനകത്തുള്ള അതും ഇതുമൊക്കെ പറക്കി അതിനകത്ത് വെച്ചിട്ട് മീനിനെയും കൊണ്ട് അതിനകത്ത് കൊണ്ടിട്ടു. എന്നിട്ട് കുറച്ച് മണിക്കൂർ കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോ ചത്തുപോയി. നല്ലതാണോ? കണിമങ്ങ പ്രായത്തിൽ നിന്നെ ഞാൻ കണ്ടപ്പോൾ we have not seen each other for I don't know how many years.
7, 8. But when I look back in like 1.5, 2 years, I have a lot of stories to say. I've gone out of my comfort zone so much.
It's not easy to like go out and do beyond what society expects you to do. I guess it's just like just anything that's unfamiliar is scary.
Everything that's not safe is scary. Living alone in a new country or a new place is not safe. It's not something that you're 100% sure of how it's going to turn out. Yeah. So everybody's like, no, I don't want to do that. But then once they see somebody doing it and pulling it off, they're like, oh, okay.
What is your advice for Malayali, not just Malayali, for just any sort of other culture youngster wanting to do something slightly out of the norm?
I think it's two things that you already said. You already said the answer. The first thing is they can only meet you as far as they've gone.
Yeah.
So when you realize that, you stop feeling like you stop judging them. Like, because let's be honest, at some point, even though we keep saying they're judging us, you're also judging them for not understanding.
That's true.
So when that happens, you just click and you're like, okay, it's okay. And the second thing is also what you said. It just takes one person to start doing it, and like the people who started walking that path are initially known to be rebels,
Yeah.
and then later they are the inspiration.
Yeah.
You do a video online I mean, for me, it comes naturally to come up to you and say that, hey, I really like the video that you did.
Yeah.
But then even your natural reaction was really,
Yeah.
and that's
It's
because
sad.
that's because you have been accustomed, you're not used to people just coming up and saying it's
I
good.
think it's very like incorporated in our culture to criticize or like to give like whatever criticism, but not to give appreciation in the same way.
Things that you genuinely think were good. I mean, our hard work, our talent, it's something that came from their side, right?
Yeah.
And we have to thrive off appreciation. That's the reward you're getting out of this.
It's so rewarding. It feels
Especially
so
as a performer, like as somebody who's performing. You're not getting anything else but that. That's all you're living on, basically.
It's really not that hard to just leave like one comment of appreciation. It gives you so much strength to like carry on doing what you do. So this was Nidu. She is a super talented singer. You should definitely check out her Instagram.
There's no YouTube.
There's no YouTube. Maybe in the future.
Maybe.
But you should definitely check out her Instagram. She's got some really cool videos and she's really inspiring and very empowering. So highly recommend. Bye! We are in Fort Kochi right now, which is a very popular tourist area in Kochi. We actually live in Kochi, but we don't really ever go exploring the place, and I always find it a shame that we never explore places that we call home. So I've dragged my parents out now to come explore a random area in Kochi, which all the tourists go to, but the locals, I don't know if they go here. At least I've never been here. So yeah, we're just exploring all these antique shops and it's pretty cool. I think it's always nice to make a conscious effort to go tour your own hometown, your home city as well. I think we take these things for granted a lot. So I'm trying to see Kochi through the eyes of a tourist. We are on a houseboat. We were meant to have a pretty chill, small one, but turns out that that one was faulty. Yeah. And so we ended up having this super luxurious 2-story, 2-bedroom for the price of the old one. For the price of the old one. So this is very cool. This is my first time being on like a proper big houseboat like this. Two panicar.
അതിനുള്ള പണിയാണ്.
I am back in the wintry lands of Europe, which brings us to the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing a different side of India. I feel like oftentimes India is portrayed as this crowded, bustling, dry, polluted place, and I wanted to shed some light on the more green, lush, serene side of India as well, and just shed some light on my state, Kerala, which is often less known than like New Delhi and Bombay and things like that. So I hope you liked seeing a little glimpse into life in Kerala. This trip has felt really good, and it was good to be home where we're from. And yeah, it felt weird to be back for some reason. Although Austria is where I was born and brought up, I started to wonder what really is home at this point, because I feel just as much as home when I'm back in Kerala, sometimes even more so than I feel in Austria. And then there are other days where I'm in Austria and I feel like, ah, yeah, this is home. So yeah, feeling some mixed feelings since coming back.